Hi everyone, this is Sujita here. I recently started the YouTube channel, but I'm not actively utilizing it or posting a lot of videos nowadays because I'm not getting that much time. In the initial days of the when the lockdown started, I didn't get that much time, so in the middle I stopped doing it. uh, but from this lockdown I had kind of some new, I would say, new hobbies. So initially, like for the 6 months I was doing all this kind of paintings, acrylic paintings. I was doing all of those, and I stopped that because I got bored of it after some time. Because how many paintings you're going to do? I almost did around like 15 paintings. Then I was like, what I'm going to do with all these paintings? So I stopped doing that. Then I started with gardening. So I used to get different types of plants and used to put it in my little garden I have. I don't have much space, but I'm maintaining a little garden where I'm putting all those plants out there, watering every day, doing all of those such things. Maybe you can see that in my videos, in one of the video where I posted about my garden. Um, and even not only about the garden, even I started watching many videos in the YouTube, many motivational videos, about law of attraction and about gardening, about painting. So many things I was watching, like after my office time, at the evening, maybe like around 8 o'clock I'll start with these videos, and it'll go on like that till 11 o'clock, like that. So when I was watching, all these kinds of videos, there are few videos which will make me very motivated. I'll get so much motivation from those kind of videos. Like when I see some person who is very much successful from all the hardships they had, like that. So by in this process I thought like, even I have very good talking skills. Like my skills are in my perspective, I feel that I have a very good skills to talk to the people. Maybe I'm not very good at the grammar. Please, sorry about the grammar if it is not correct with your standard, but at my own standard I'll speak in this language so that larger audience can understand it. Because if I speak only in my regional language, there are other audience as well, they don't understand. So I wanted to speak in English so that everybody can understand it. So I thought like, maybe why don't I utilize the skill to motivate others? Because I always think like I want to help the people, like whoever are in need, I wanted to help them. So I thought like, maybe I may not be able to do directly. Sometimes chances will come that I can do directly, but sometimes you don't get that facility, doing it directly. So why don't I do it indirectly, like giving this motivational kind of talks, or motivating the people, or giving that self confidence for them to come out of such kind of whatever issues they have. So as this is my first video about this social issues that we had, what I thought is, today I'll talk about this dark skin kind of taboo that we have in our society now. It's not only now, it has been there for so many years, I guess. But today I thought of talking about it because I'm also a dark skin person. So it is very apt for me to start with this, I thought. Because I thought of a lot of concepts. Maybe then I thought maybe I'll start with this simple. Maybe this is a very complex one, but still for me, as I am dark, I'll start with this, and I'll tell the people how I have grown up with the thoughts that I had when I was in the child, when I was as a child, how I grown up with the thought that I'm dark. Okay, coming to the point, I'm a dark skinned girl, as you can see. Maybe now it is little, my complexion has been improved, but I'm dark when I was a little kid. So, coming to the point, I wanted to tell that when I was a kid, actually, we are three children to our parents. All the three are girls, and we all the three girls used to go to those Indian marriages, or those functions, or any kind of parties that's happening. We used to go with our mother, and these random people, aunties or uncles, even uncles are not going to leave me. Whoever are there, they'll just put random comment on me, like, hey, why are you so dark? Your sisters are very fair and you are very dark. I think your mother is not the one that you have. Like my own mother, they'll say she's not your mother, maybe some other lady is my mother, not this one, because I'm dark. I'm not like, you know, my of my mother's color, or as I'm not like my sisters. But actually I got my father's skin, but my mother's face, it's like that. So they used to comment on my color. They used to tell, like, you know, why don't you use that red brick which they used to construct the houses? Why don't you use your that red brick on your skin so that your skin can become better, color can become better? They used to comment like that. So many random comments and all they'll throw, and these ladies will be like, you know, Arey, she's very dark, and these girls are fair. Why she's dark? You know, at that age, I was around maybe 6 years, 7 years, or 8 years. I used to feel like, you know, very bad. Why am I dark? Why God made me dark? Why I am dark when my both sisters are fair? This is not fair. I used to ask my mom, you delivered those two very fair. Why in the middle I have become dark? And she used to, you know, even I didn't know why you have become dark, because for those two people I didn't had you know, red apples and all, but for you I ate plenty of red apples, but still you have born dark. I was like, this is my fate, that God has, you know, given me this color, and I have to live with it. But you know, this kind of, you know, bad understanding or bad feelings were only there with my relatives. But when it comes to my friends, you know, they are not like that. My friends or in the school, whoever are there, they're not like that. They are very friendly with me. They're very, you know, caring, loving towards me. They never saw me, you know, like I'm dark in person, I'm not that beautiful. They never saw me like that. They saw me like I am one of their friend. So they gave me all the love as a friend, whatever they have to give to me. So that is one of the thing. Because of my, you know, that part as well, I was very active in the school. In every kind of activities I used to participate. I used to be very active in all kind of things in the school. I'm average in the studies, I would say. It was like that. You know, when I completed my, you know, that secondary education, then I went to the college, like, which is plus one plus two. Then I joined in the engineering college. At end of my engineering, even in engineering college, my friends are very loving. At home, it is, you know, it is always, you are their daughter, nothing can change that. But it is always the relatives, you know, those relatives whoever are there, they used to pinpoint about the girl's color. So when my engineering was done, my mom was very scared that how she's going to, you know, get me married, because I am dark skinned. She was very scared about it. But to the God's grace, she was able to get me married into a decent family. They are good enough that they accepted me with my color, whatever I am there. Thinking that they thought our family is a decent family and a good family, so for their son they wanted me. They married me into their family. My husband is also very good guy, I would say. He understands me very well. But apart from these things, I would say, you know, people who are like the girls out there who think that I'm dark, so I'm not beautiful. I'm dark, so I don't have that confidence as how the fair girls will have. Or, you know, I'm dark, so the people are always going to, you know, comment about my skin. You don't feel that, you know. In your life, I'm telling, in anyone's life, that is one phase. You know, that'll be just one phase. It's not going to be there for your lifetime. People going to comment you, you know, these Indian thing, it's like that, you know, until you are married, or, you know, uh, until you have kids and all, they'll be doing such kind of comments. But after some point, you know, they'll stop doing that, because they can see how we are leading our life. So until I was married, so many people used to talk about my color and all. But after I got the job, when I completed my engineering, after I got the job in a very reputed company, because I am basically from a village, and not many people in the village, you know, they'll get into these kind of companies. So everyone were surprised how this girl got into such a company, such a good company. this is unbelievable. For them it is unbelievable because I'm from a village, and there is that thing, girls are, they can't do anything like that. But to the surprise for them, I got into a good company and I got a good job. I was doing it perfectly. Then I got a good alliance, like match, good match. I got married into a good family, I got a good husband, so people are very much surprised about it. Then one more thing to do, that I'm very, I would say, little, to my little experience, I'm little successful in my job, whatever I am doing. So I was able to buy my own house, I was able to buy my own car. This is all not because of anybody's help. It is all my own hard work, whatever hard work and whatever teachings that I got from my parents, or my siblings, I would say. And to the best part, even my friends, they motivate me like anything, because they are my friends are like they're very friendly, very motivating. And all of my friends are like very settled, very nice. They are like that. Even your friendship, the way, like the people who, how we are going to make friendship, that is also matters in your life, how we are going to settle. So all my friends are they are well educated persons, they are also, and they are also settled in life. So we planned, like all of us, like we have to settle in a good way, so that we can we want it to be like this, all our batch. So everyone are like settled now. The way the people see me, it's not like the way how they saw me before. They look at me like a successful a woman who established herself, and who is very hardworking, and she's taking her life in a good way. I'm leading my life in a very good way. I'm very affectionate with everybody. I want to keep up that relation with everybody. It is like that for me. So now the people perspective have been changed towards me. They are not looking at me as a dark woman, because the people who know me, I have, for them I have grown into a different person. So they don't look at me like that. That's why I'm telling you, don't think that, suppose now you are a young or a teenager, don't think that it is going to be the same way. Society is not going to look at you in the same way. They're going to their perspective is going to change when you change yourself. Changing means not your appearance, change your thinking, change your perspective, change yourself, change your way of thinking. You think that you have the same self confidence as how others are going to have that confidence, confidently lead your life. It doesn't mean that you can lead your life confidently only when you are financially independent, but you can also lead your life confidently when you are helping your husband, after marriage, when you are helping your husband or your in-laws, you are maintaining your home very peacefully, harmony, everything is there. That is also a good thing, I would say. It's not like always we have to be do the job or like that. But one thing, the other thing also I wanted to say, like each and every girl out there, be confident, have the self confidence in you. And if you have problems, that your parents are not okay with you doing the jobs and all, make them understand how it is going to help you. Because the generation is not like how it was before. It has been changing very drastically. And I would recommend, or I would suggest, or I would want to advise each and every girl out there, be financially independent. Don't depend on your parents or your half your partner. Don't depend on them, I would say. Because now the expenses are so expensive that at, the two persons have to work, so that at least one person's earning can be saved. Or else I would say the situations are so worse if you're not financially independent, and in future something is going to happen to you, on whom you are going to depend. Again, you will become a burden on your parents. So I would say to the girls, don't become burden to your parents. After 21 years or 22 years, don't depend on your parents, don't depend on your partners completely. I would say have that financial independence, so that if there is any emergency or something happened to you personally or in any way, should be in a position so that you can take care of yourself. That is what I wanted to say. And if you guys have more concepts or more topics to that you wanted to understand, or you wanted help from me to tell you like what you can do, just let me know, suggest me in the comments. And please like, share and subscribe. This is my first video. I wanted to talk about this topic because it is very personal to me, because I had been experienced this. That's why I wanted to talk about this. People may think that why is she talking about this topic? uh, does she want to make herself know about it? No, I'm not, I'm not what I can say, I'm okay with it to talk about this topic. I'm not ashamed of myself. Yes, I'm dark. Yes, I'm beautiful. Everyone should feel that you are beautiful in your own way. Beautiful should come from inside, not from the outer appearance, I would say. So be happy, and all the girls who are out there, be confident, be financially independent, don't depend on your parents, and be more understanding, I would say. Thank you. Please share and subscribe. Thanks a lot.